Most people retire at age 65. They retire either dead or dead broke. And the reason for that being is because we're not saving money. The number one reason why people fail is because they fail to plan.
This is Blair Durham with Black Wall Street Today, your media hub for all things Black entrepreneurship, politics, news, and events in Hampton Roads and beyond.
Hey, would you like to be a guest on Black Wall Street Today with Blair Durham? The link is in the show notes.
And now, here's your host, Blair Durham.
Greetings.
Welcome back. It's the 119th edition of Black Wall Street Today with Blair Durham. It's time now for hashtag Money Talk, also known as hashtag Money in the Middle. Yes, this segment is sponsored by Apex Financial Group of Virginia. Mr. Gray, how are you?
Hello there, Mrs. Blair. How are you doing today?
Wonderfully well. Great to see you.
It's always a pleasure to see you as well.
You.
Can you hear me? Okay.
I can see and hear you.
Well, that's a blessing.
Yes.
It's good to be here. I tell you, it seems like a week go by so fast, doesn't it?
It does. And I was thinking about, we have been rocking with this Money Talk series for more than 52 weeks now. So
wow,
we've hit the 1 year mark, a little over a year. And this has really been dynamic content, just in the financial literacy and estate planning and everything that you provide. So I just want to thank you for your due diligence in the industry and everything that you share with us on a weekly basis. So what do you have for us today?
Okay, today, Blair, we're going to talk about a subject that's very broad, but we're going to narrow it down. I'm going to talk about wealth creation, creating wealth.
All right.
Creating wealth, which is a very important topic in times such as this. But we still can create wealth, even though in these challenging times with the COVID-19, we still have opportunities to create wealth for our families and ourselves. So we're going to talk about wealth creation. And I'm going to just briefly talk about 6 steps. These will just be steps towards wealth creation. It won't be very detailed, but it'll be enough information that you can call in for your free consultation, and I'd be more than happy to go in more details about that. So let's talk about wealth creation. And again, we thank all the audience too, Blair, because I tell you, it's been like you said, over a year, and good response. People calling in and they're happy with the program, and so we're thankful for that as well. So let's start off by talking about wealth creation. Let's start off by talking about some real numbers here. 95 out of 100 people, Blair, when they retire in this country, they retire either dead or dead broke. That's alarming. These are government statistics. And the reason for that being is because, again, the number one reason why people fail is because they fail to plan. Without a plan, okay, you'll probably have a high probability of failing. And that's something that people don't really take seriously, but you have to plan. You have to plan for your finances. You have to plan for your retirement. You have to plan for handling your financial needs. If not, it can be very difficult. So we're going to talk about some steps here today on how we can somehow eliminate some of these problems, okay, that people are having. And so we want to get on the right road, okay, because we don't want to be in that 95% category, okay? So now let's start with the first topic, or the first step. The first step we're going to talk about today, it begins with what we call transferring risk. Transferring risk. We can create wealth, Blair, by simply transferring risk. And what that means simply is that we're going to shift. We're going to shift the risk, our risk that we're carrying from ourselves to another party or another institution. It's real simple. So we're going to take our risk and we're going to share it to give it to somebody else. Now, so this process is real simple because we're going to shift our risk, and the way we shift it, one of the simplest ways to create wealth and to build up a balance sheet and to have net equity is by purchasing life insurance. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it's a very simple way, and you can do this, and you can shift risk from yourself to an insurance company for just pennies on a dollar. I mentioned this, matter of fact, a few weeks ago. It's called discount dollars.
Okay.
We'll show you how to buy discount dollars. We'll show you how to shift risk from yourself, from your family, to insurance companies for just pennies on the dollars. And the question I always ask is, how many dollars do you want to buy? If we're selling dollars for 3 cents, it's real simple. How many do you want to buy? Right. That's a pretty good deal. So that's step number 1. So you're going to have to transfer risk in order to create wealth, because if not, you can be carrying a lot of risk. Okay, step number 2. Looking at step number 2, the second thing we have to look at is we have to have adequate insurance. Okay? Adequate insurance, meaning that we have to have enough insurance in place to take care of the risk. Without adequate life insurance, a lot of times we can't pay off our mortgages, we can't send kids to college, we can't replace a breadwinner's income. And so a lot of times we are underinsured, to be quite frank with you. And again, we can actually solve this problem by just purchasing, again, discounted dollars. And again, this is available, and we'll show you how to do it. We'll show you how to buy these dollars for pennies on the dollar by just simply giving us a call today at 757-640-0207 for a free consultation. This is a very, very important aspect of financial planning. Also, too, with insurance, there are so many people, Blair, that's still in the old plans. The old plans of insurance, they run out before age 100. There are so many people that coverage may expire before age 100. The new plans, they go at 100 and beyond. The new plans also provide living benefits. Living benefits is benefits that pay you while you're alive. A lot of times we have this misconception about life insurance, and the misconception is that we just think life insurance just pays death benefits, but it pays also living benefits. It pays while you're alive. It pays, for example, if you become chronic, the new plans have chronic illness plan attached to it. It pays for accelerated death benefit. It pays for disability. If you became disabled and can't pay your premium, you have a disability waiver, which will actually pay your insurance premiums for you. So there's a lot of benefits in the new plan that the old plan don't carry. So again, if you want to get updated on the new plans, give us a call today for a free consultation. The number here again is 757-640-0207. Now, the third step, getting out of that is once we transfer the risk, then we have to start looking at how we liquidate, how we get out of debt, all right? Now, the old saying goes is that it's easy to get in debt, but it's hard to get out of debt. That's the old saying, and that's a true saying. So now, just imagine, Blair, if you could get rid of some of your debt, that would create more disposable income. Am I correct? Is that right? So if you have more disposable income to work with, you have more savings, you can invest more money, you can accumulate more money, and you can create wealth. And so the third step here is we have a program that will show you how to get out of debt without increasing your monthly budget, without spending any additional money out your budget. We'll show you how to pay off credit cards, pay off a mortgage, pay off student loans, pay off auto loans, pay off personal loans, do it all in 9 years. And we're going to create your own bank, because if you pay people off, you have money to pay yourself. If you pay yourself, that's a quick way to start creating wealth for yourself. So again, if you want to learn more about liquidating debts, how to get out of debt with this family bank that we have, this concept, give us a call today. The number here is 757-640-0207 for your free consultation. And so we get out of debt, we have more money to spend, more money to invest, simple as that. Then the fourth leg is retirement. When it comes to retirement, a lot of people are not retiring. I just gave you stats. Most people retire at age 65, they retire either dead or they're broke. And the reason for that being is because we're not saving money. A lot of times we're not saving money towards our retirement. So what we do here at Apex, we have retirement planning for you, which means that we'll show you the rule of 72. The rule of 72, how it works. It works for you and it can work against you. So with the rule of 72, we'll show you how to use this rule to give you an understanding, a projection, how long it would take your money to double itself. You have too many individuals that have retirement plans like 401k, TSPs, IRAs, you name it, pensions. And what's happening is their money is in harm's way. So we're going to show you how to practice safe money, safe money management. So again, we'll show you those strategies by calling us today at 757-640-0207. And the fifth step is, of course, you have to protect your assets. Real simple. You have to protect your assets, meaning that you have to pass your assets on. So we have a tool called a living revocable trust. This trust here will allow you to pass on your assets to your loved ones. Without the trust, you'll have a problem, and this problem is called a bad problem. It's called probate. And when you go on probate can be very expensive. You have no privacy, and it can take quite a few, matter of fact, 9 months to 2 years to actually get your estate cleared out. So keep in mind that a will put you in probate and a trust will keep you out of probate. So if you're going to go and work all these many years and not protect your assets, that could be a very big problem. So we'll show you how to do that. Then the last step here, Blair, last but not least, is how so many people, matter of fact, most retirees in this country, okay, Social Security is their main source, is one of the main sources of retirements. And at age 65 and older, a lot of people rely on Social Security. So we offer a free Social Security update. I can give you, Blair, 10 or 15 different strategies. I'm serious, on how you can maximize your monthly benefits. For example, let's take spouses. 2 spouses that qualifies. That means one spouse work, 2 spouses work, they both get the benefits, Social Security benefits. Real simple, it's called a spousal benefit. One spouse, let's say, is getting $2,000 a month. The other spouse is only getting $500 a month. I can show that spouse that's getting $500 a month, I can show them how to get a $500 raise, go from $500 to $1,000 a month by using the spousal benefit rider program. That's a $500 increase just by getting a Social Security update. It's real simple, but yet people don't understand it because most folks don't understand how Social Security works. The other thing, Blair, too, is for divorcees, people that's divorced. There's a lot of people that's been married, if you've been married at least 10 years, and you have divorced. Again, there's a way that you can get a pay raise or a benefit raise through Social Security because you can get 50% of your former spouse's work record just by knowing how to do it. So there you go. I can go on and on and on. The delay strategies, delay and file strategies, the one qualifying spouse, the non-qualifying spouse. I can talk also about the benefits. There's a whole lot of information about Social Security, and I'm going to give you a free opportunity to have a Social Security update just by calling me today at 757-640-0207. Again, the number here is 757-640-07. For your free consultation, call today, 757-640-0207. Don't delay, call today, and I guarantee you'll get value. And that's the key word, Blair. The key word is we're going to give you value for that 1 hour. And there's no cost. There's no cost to you. I can't make it no simpler than that. Just call today, and we'll take good care of you. So, Blair, there you go. We have any questions or anything to talk about?
Yeah, actually, thank you. We got about another 30 seconds remaining. And I know that the new EIDL Advance came out today. Okay. Did you hear about that?
Not yet. I haven't heard it yet.
They have the targeted advance, and that's for individuals whose businesses are in low-income areas.
Okay.
If they didn't get the full $10,000 during the first advance, they can get whatever is remaining. So let's say they got $2,000, they get the remaining $8,000 if they submit the application, and they can show that in any 8-week period after March of 2020, they had a 30% decrease in revenue. Got that email this morning. I said, all right.
Is that the EIDL, Blair?
That's the EIDL. Yes, okay. It's the Targeted Advance Program. And so individuals should have received emails today. It's time for us to go to break. I just wanted to drop that.
That's great. That's good news.
There. Yeah, it's great news. It's great news. Any access to capital is great news. As we know, that's a grant and not a loan. So good stuff. Anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Gray. We look forward, as always, to chatting with you next week.
This show was brought to you by the consulting services of Positive Vibes Incorporated. We do debt restructuring. We help with credit repair, and we put money into the pockets of real estate investors. If you're a real estate investor, get in contact with us. If you need debt restructuring or credit repair, get in contact with us. 757-932-0177, 757-932-0177.
Phenomenal. Stay with us online at Black Wall Street Today on Facebook and Black Wall Street Today on Instagram, and then follow us on Twitter as well at BWS Today. We look forward to talking again next week. Have a wonderful week. I have said, and I will continue to say, that the most important priority for the Black community is the Black community, not a particular political party. Phenomenal.
Hey, yo, when I say black, you say Wall Street. Black Wall Street. When I say
Street. Black. When I say black, you say Wall Street.